Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and another episode of MLB 15 Road to the Show with our shortstop, Alfred Russo. We are going to go through some of the spring training. He has been invited to spring training as he is part of the 40-man roster, so he's going to get an opportunity to show what he can do here for this team. Currently, his spring stats are .320 batting average with a home run and 6 RBIs and 8 hits and 25 at-bats. I'm going to show you some highlights mostly of what's going on here with our shortstop. I'm just going to kind of throw in some things here and there. He's done a lot of pitch hitting, a lot of one at-bat opportunities per game, and not a lot going on. So we're going to try to show you some of the highlights and nothing crazy. We're not going to show the whole at-bat, just kind of, what he's been doing in his opportunity here with the big club to see what he can show off. Here we are in a game in the bottom of the 7th, and he fouls that one off. This is going to be a full at-bat we're going to show here for this one, as we're going to make it a little bit interesting. Right now, the Texas Rangers are winning 10-4. There's no outs here with nobody on. Al will ground that one to shortstop, who will easily throw it on to first for a routine ground out, and he will be sent down on that one. In his next game here, an opportunity and a pitch hit, he is able to fly this one out to center field, although it's not very deep, and the center fielder will range over to make the catch for that one. And he gets 12 points for the solid contact, but he's sent down once again. So these pitch hit opportunities are tough ones as he comes in and it's kind of cold, and you got to kind of come in there off the bench and just get a hit the best you can. Next game here that he comes into, top of the 7th with 2 outs and nobody on. He looks at the slider and doesn't like what he got there, but you know what? It is what it is, and that's, what are you going to do? He has a 1 strike on him right now. Cincinnati is winning this one 2-1. Takes the pitch. This one's outside for a ball. 88-mile-an-hour sinker there, so he was showing a little patience in that one. Good eye not to chase that ball. Sometimes it's tough to lay off those sinkers tailing away from you there. Next pitch here, he will swing on and drive that one out to outfield. It looks like it's center field, left center field, and the center fielder will range over for that one and make the grab. 24 points for solid contact. Thank goodness for that double modifier, because we would not be getting many points if it was not for that. So here he finally gets an opportunity to come into a full game. He'll be batting 4th behind Joey Votto, the man who he was trying to unseat, but we decided that maybe it'd be a better opportunity for him to move over to shortstop. His first at-bat here with 1 on at 3rd and 2 outs in the bottom of the 1st. Pitch comes, and he just looks at that one for a strike. The fastball came in there, and he just kind of gauging speed right now. Next pitch here, 0-1 count. Pitcher delivers, and he's able to get a piece of the slider as it was tailing away from him. 0-2 count now, 2 strikes on him. 1 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 1st. No score here. Hopefully he can drive that run in. And he swings way early on the changeup, looking a little silly as he tried to reach for it, and he's sent down on strikes there. Next at bat, bottom of the 3rd, 1 on, 1 out. Pops that one up to shallow left field, and the left fielder will just kind of wait and camp underneath and make the catch, and the runner has to retreat back to first. Al sent down on that one. Not looking good, not getting many opportunities at the bat. Let's see what he can do in the field. Routine grounder there. He's able to throw on to first for the out as the runner does get back to second in time. He was trying to tag him up there, but did not get him on that one. That's okay. We'll take the out at first as he did his job and looked that runner back. He did not advance. And we can see he was pitch hit here for a game that he finally did get into in the 8th inning, so he doesn't even get the full opportunity there and goes 0 for 3 in this one, with the Athletics winning this one 3-2 over Cincinnati. Not a great showing for him. And he's kind of struggling a little bit here as it's getting frustrating that he's not getting the opportunities to bat very often. So he's got to see what he can do with that. Right now he's got a 253. It doesn't look like he's gotten a hit in quite some time, I believe. And you know what? Yeah, this is it's getting kind of monotonous and it's getting kind of boring. I know. What are we going to do? Next game here, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. And the Cincinnati Reds are down 3-0. He's got a full count here with a runner on at first and 2 outs. Runner takes off for first, but the fastball's low, and he lays off of that one. Tough pitch to lay off of, but he gets a 6-pitch walk and picks up 30 points for that one, so showing good eye. At least he's not getting super frustrated where he's starting to chase everything, and he is showing patience and a little discipline there at the plate. And he does pick up 30 points for that effort, and we'll take it because, like I said, we need everything we can get right now. Trying to get his attributes up before the regular season starts so that when it does come around, hopefully to keep him with the big club and he gets a chance here to see if he can stay with the big team. That's what we want to do. We want to stay in the majors now that we're here. We do get a filling opportunity here for training. We will show you the last one here. Didn't quite do very well in this one. Just made a couple of bad throws and some plays we couldn't even make altogether. Didn't make a lot of sense, but you will see that he will get reamed out by, I guess, the fielding coach or the batting coach or whoever this is, or one of the base coaches, ripping him apart about how he was fielding out there and laying into him a little bit, saying, hey, you got to do better. We know you can do better than that. You've been playing pretty good out there, pretty solid. If you want to be part of this team, you gotta step up and show us what you got. I mean, really? But you know what? We'll take the licking because we didn't do very good. Didn't get the medal on this one. We'll see that in a second. Al's completely frustrated. The coach is completely frustrated. He gets 50 points for showing up, and that's about it. Next game, in the bottom of the 8th here, he gets a pop-up, and that one is going to be in foul territory. First baseman goes back and gets it, and the runner cannot advance, and Al sent down here. Doesn't get much there. Gets his 8 points for the pop-up, though, and, well, we'll take whatever we can get. That averages down to 250. Now we are top of the 7th with 1 on and 2 outs, tied score. He gets a base hit right up the middle, finally getting a hit there, as it was getting kind of boring, not exciting stuff at all. And the runner does make it around from second to score, so he gets the RBI single, finally showing a little life out of that bat. That's what we want to see. That's worthy of another look because everything else is just going to kind of bleh, if you ask me. Then he gets that one and wraps it right back up the middle. So now hopefully with this RBI and the single, he'll get it's a turning point for him and he can start to do something with the bat. Would be nice. In the next game, he comes in the 8th inning. However, he didn't do nothing there, so we're going to show you the 10th inning. I'm going to show you this fielding play. Some of the stuff I don't understand. I don't know why they throw these things in there. It's like kind of like a waste of time. Pop up right in front of the catcher, and Al had nothing to do there and doesn't get any points for it. So why bother making it something for me to jump in and take a look at? But whatever. We got the out, and that's all that counts. We're going to go into the 11th inning now. Bottom 11th with 1 out. Score is still tied 2-2. Al's got a 1-0 count on him. The pitcher's going to deal. And he's going to hit that one to right center field. It's pretty deep back there. Center field is running, but it is gone. Walk-off home run, folks. Did you see that one? Prince Albert has been let out of the can here for the 2nd time in spring training. He is super excited. His teammates are all waiting for him at home plate. That's great stuff. Look at him, arms up in the air. He's happy about that one. He needed that one. That was a big, big-time home run. Walk-off, throws the helmet. Goes in for the low 5s or the high 5s or whatever you want to call them. They're jumping up and down. They're like a bunch of kids in a candy shop right now, and that's exciting stuff. I love this little thing that they showed here. This is worthy of another look. We're going to take a look at the replay as well. But I love that little crowd at the home plate for the walk-off home run. That's great stuff. And this is finally something exciting in this episode for us to look at. So we're going to look at it again, and that was deep out there, and he hit that with authority to the opposite field, showing what he can do. And hopefully that'll keep him in with the big club when the regular season starts because he hasn't done much of anything else other than that. But we'll take it. 70 points for the effort. 1 for 2 in the game with a home run RBI and a run scored. It was a solo shot, but it was a walk-off, so that's good. We only got a little bit of time left here in the spring training, so we're going to see. He gets another game that he gets to play in. Batting behind Joey Votto again in the 4-hole. We'll take it. He's got a 2-0 count here in the first at-bat. He's going to lift that one to right field, and it's pretty deep. Looks like it has a distance, and yep, just fair, and it's gone. Another home run for our shortstop, Alfred Russo, and Prince Albert has been let out of the can once again. We'll take that one every time, folks. That's home run number 3, opposite field power. He was all over that one, too. 64 points for the 2-run home run. There was a runner on base as well. That's amazing. And again, that's worthy of a look because he hasn't done much, so we're going to get the highlights, right? And that one was opposite field, and he hit that one pretty good and well over the wall and just inside the foul pole. Next at bat, bottom of the 6th with 1 on, 2-1 count, nobody out. That one we showed because it was lined right at the first baseman. That was hit pretty hard, and I thought that was going to get through. I mean, It was just right at him, though, and he was kind of putting up the glove to more in self-defense than anything else. And, I mean, the runner does get back in there awkwardly, but does get in there and he's safe. So not much doing in that game. 1 for 3 with the home run and the 2 RBIs. 113 points. We'll take it. Next game, 5-2 lead for Cincinnati. Top of the 8th. Nobody out, nobody on. Alfred Russo takes that one and drives it into right center field, into the gap and to the wall. He will round first and head into second for a stand-up double. So now, as the spring is coming to an end, he is finally starting to swing a hot bat just when he needs to. Picks up 30 points for that one. We'll take it, and again, we'll get the replay because it's worth another look. And we're here to show the highlights. After all, this has not been the greatest episode for him at all. All spring training stuff, but we want to show it because we want to show what he's capable of and see if he can make the big club. Next batter gets the base hit to center field, and he's able to get his way around third and make it home for the score and get the run. So he goes 1 for 1 in this one with that double and a run scored, and the Reds was in this one 6-4. And that'll do it for spring training. And let's see what happens here. Are you sure you'd like to advance to the 2016 regular season? Yep. Clear them stats. Let's see where we're going to wind up. AAA, or are we going to wind up with the big club? And judging by the calendar here, looks like it's the Cincinnati Reds calendar schedule. So it looks like we're sticking with the big club. Let's take a look and go see where we are in the player comparisons. Best way to look at it anyway. And sure enough, yeah, Al is a 75 overall, and he is MLB bench as his role behind Zach Cozart, who's the MLB starter. And he's a 75 overall as well, so everything's been adjusted down and back. I think this is something that we can probably get into that starting role fairly quickly. I think they're going to give Zach the try because he was the incumbent there last season, so they're going to just see what Al can do here at this level. Hopefully he gets some opportunities to do that. But that's for the next episode, folks. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share this with your friends, and we will see you around the channel. Bye now.